Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Katie and today we are going to be creating some super cute cards using the Besties Stamp sets and thin cuts from Close to My Heart. So here are the all four besties that you can either buy with or without the thin cut. Right here is Kelsey, and this one's really super cute, and it comes with two little elements, kind of more like a planting or gardening kind of theme. This one right here is Olivia, and she comes with this adorable little puppy. Definitely a dog-themed one on this. This one is Zoe, and she comes with a cute little cat. And then this one right here is Lucy, and she comes with a really cute balloon and a great I love you sentiment. So I went ahead and stamped all of them and colored them ahead of time. But I just wanted to show you the ones that I colored. These are all the markers I used, yep, on every one of them. So I did kind of a theme here where I did pink, blue, and green. What I wanted to do was use up some of my paper from the Blue Sky pack that I still have a ton of paper left over. So I went with just kind of the one kind of tone themed throughout all of the cards. The cards are exactly the same layout, but I just wanted to change them up by using different girls and then using different colors for their outfits and then different colors for the paper as well. So again, these are all the Spectrum Noir markers that I used for coloring the girls. Just gonna go ahead and put them away in my little basket back there. So this is the card that we are going to create today. It is really cute and simple, and like I said, I wanted to use the vast majority of that blue skies. I did use one of the framed brackets. That is something that's still available. I do believe the blue skies is still available as well on the website. There are a few items that I believe are retired, such as the glitter paper and some of the glitter gems, but other than that, you should be able to recreate these cards as well. And I just kind of wanted to get a close-up. I'm not the best colorer in the world, but you can definitely see that these markers make you look like a professional, and it just makes these girls kind of pop. So I really enjoyed coloring them in. And then for the inside, I'm just going to keep it simple as well and have the sentiments be the same on all of them. And I do believe that this is a retired stamp set. The birthday stamp set that I'm using is Birthday Greetings, and I'm not 100% positive if that one is retired or not. So this one is, I'm going to dub the blue card. And with this one, I had to kind of paper pierce it a little differently just because I did not have a full sheet of this blue left in this direction and the size that I want. But essentially, I just cut it down 1/4 of an inch off the side. So the standard A2 cards are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I just kind of cut it down 1/4 of an inch. And this one I'm going to kind of be assembling a little different. Again, just because I didn't have a full sheet. Then I have a sheet of Bluebell glitter paper. So this is the color of the year. That is still available. That is a really pretty blue. Putting that right in the middle. And then piercing this piece right at the bottom. I'm going to overlap it just a little just so I can get the same amount of white all the way around. That way it looks like this was definitely one piece of paper that I laid down with all that border. And this is a really good way to use all of your scraps as well. And you can kind of see on this one, definitely, you can see that UV coating on it. I absolutely adored this paper pack. And Close to My Heart has been coming out with quite a few new papers that come with that feature as well. It's just such a fun feature to add to either cards or scrapbook pages. So I'm going to go ahead and get the sentiment stamped. And I'm going to keep it simple as well and just kind of use either, I use the happy birthday on the first one. I'm going to use it's your birthday on the next two. Already have my stamp on the ink block or on the block. Just going to go ahead and get that inked up, just kind of pushing down and kind of squishing just to get a nice saturation on it. I got the block a little messy, so I'm just going to take this wipe right here and just kind of wipe that off because I don't want that going on my little banner. And then going ahead and just kind of getting it centered, pushing down, nice even pressure, and we have a perfect stamped image. This piece I'm going to keep flat, but I am raising that bracket. So I think I'm going to actually glue the bracket down. Now I'm going to glue the sentiment down first and then place the bracket. And I'm just going to add some 3D foam tape. I'm actually going to do it this way. 3D foam tape to the back of this, just so there's some kind of dimension on this as well. I do like adding a little bit of dimension to my cards. Not too much, just because I am going to be mailing these, so I want to make sure that the postage isn't too much. Get that laid kind of right in the center. And then the girl with her cute little balloon will just kind of be glued right there. I'm going to use some liquid adhesive and get that glued down. And what I like about making cards this way is where it's essentially the same card but different colored patterns. I don't get as bored easily, because if I had to make the same card over and over again, I would honestly get quite bored. So here is the cover of this one, but just to jazz it up a little bit, I'm going to add some clear shimmer right to that balloon, just to add a little bit of extra sparkle. Let's see if I can get that. Yep, you can kind of see the little sparkle that it adds, but not too much, because there is a good amount. You know, I forgot to add this strip right here. We're going to lift this up. Good thing I caught that. So this is actually just a zip strip from the collection as well. And I wanted this to go in the middle to kind of break apart all of that blue. So easy enough, easy fix, just kind of getting that in there. And then glued back down. And then here is the cover of this card. I'm going to call it the blue version. Then I'm going to go ahead and get that inside stamped. And the same sentiment is going to go on all three as well. And I really like this one. I know it's from a few catalogs ago, but I really like the hugs and kisses and lots of birthday wishes. I just think that's such a cute sentiment that can go really well on any birthday card. It could be, you know, for kids, for adults, it doesn't matter. It's such a cute little sentiment. So there is the card with the blue. You know what? I keep forgetting stuff. I want to put some gems on here. So right here, I just have the Bluebell gems, and I'm just going to go ahead and just put a few right here on the card front in the kind of triangle. That way it gives kind of a little bit more extra bling just right on top. And then last but not least, I'm going to do the green version of the card. And this one, I did end up having enough of this UV coated cardstock that's green to actually cut out a full sheet. So again, I just kind of cut it 1/4 of an inch less. That way I can have that nice white border all the way around. And I am just using the basic card bases from Close to My Heart, the ones that you can get, I believe, 50 of them in a pack. So it's definitely a good use of your money, because they come with the envelopes as well. So I like to use them just for a quick card. And for this one, the green strip is actually a sticker instead of the zip strip, but it's the green sticker that comes in that collection as well. And then instead of having this base be a full green, which I could actually do, trying to see which way I like better. I can do the green with the stars. I think I will do the green with the stars. And go ahead. That's not what I wanted to do. Those I wanted to raise. Go ahead, get that raised. And just putting some 3D foam tape on the back just so I can get that raised. And then putting it right here, kind of in the middle, more towards the top. Then I will go ahead and get the sentiment stamped, and I'm using, again, the same sentiment as before, but I am going to use the Clover color ink on this one, again, because we are going with that green theme. Same thing, kind of squishing it down and then kind of wobbling back and forth just to get a good, nice color or coverage. And straight down and straight up. You get a perfect image every time. Now these stamps are, I've used these stamps quite a few times, so I guess they're what you would call kind of broken in brand new stamps. They typically take a little longer to kind of grasp the ink, but after a few stamps, you are good to go. So since this one is nice and seasoned, it works so beautifully. Go and get this put down. And then again, gluing the little girl and her cute little puppy. With the coloring with these didn't take long either. I didn't try too hard to make it dimension or multicolored or a lot of shading. I really just wanted to have it be this one's pink, this one's green, and this one's blue, and it kind of just went from there. And then I made sure that their extra little element as well matched, just because the little puppy has a nice cute little green handkerchief right there. Go ahead and add a few of these little green glitter gems. I think I'll put that one there. These are kind of more of an emerald color, but it definitely goes with it, and you can see that awesome UV coloring on that background as well. And then again, for the inside, I'm going to use that very same stamp, but again with the green. Same thing, straight down, press, and lift up, and you got a perfect image. So we'll go ahead and get all three kind of put right next to each other. So you can see all three cards here. So this is using the Besties stamp sets, and I ended up using Zoe, and I used the cat from Zoe as well. Just put her over here. I used the little puppy from Olivia. I used Kelsey. And then I used Lucy right over here. So this is just 3 out of the 4 that you can currently purchase in the March-April catalog. They are called the Besties, and I think these 3 girls just look like they're absolutely besties, and these all 3 are going to go out to my 3 nieces that are all born on St. Patrick's Day. So I got to go ahead and get these put into the mail. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Happy crafting, and I will see you all next time.